Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to all those who are watching the video. This is our grammar class for grade 7. In my previous class, we have discussed the continuous tense, structure of the continuous tense of the three: present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Today, in this class, we are going to discuss the translation of continuous tense of these three times: present, past, and future. What's the structure we have learned? In all the three continuous tense, the structure of the sentence the same. First, subject, that is doer, person who performed the action. Then we use helping verb according to the tense. If it is present continuous, then we use is, am, are. If it is past continuous, then we use was, were. And if it is future continuous, then we use will be, shall be according to our subject. Then first form of verb, and to show the continuity of the action, we add ing, and then at the last, object. We have discussed all these things in three types of sentences: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. But today, as I told you, that we are going to do the translation. The first, translating any sentence from Urdu to English, you need to identify the sentence, whether the sentence is belong to which tense. So Urdu identification of a continuous tense is रहा रही रहे. If the Urdu sentence has रहा रही रहे, then it means it is continuous. And the helping verb, if it is with who, है or है, like रहा है, रही हूँ, रहे हैं, it means it is present continuous. And if it is and with raha rahi along with tha, thi, the, then it means it is past continuous. Tha, thi, the so shows you the past, and raha rahi rahe shows you the continuous. Like raha tha, rahi thi, or rahe the at the end of the sentence. And if the sentence end with hoga, hogi, or honge with रहा रही, like रहा होगा, रही होगी, or रहे होंगे, means this is for continuous and this is for future. So these are the identification of these three: present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Urdu identification, रहा रही, and all these helping verb is for is, am, are, है हूँ, or for was, were, था, थी, थे, and for hoga, hogi, or honge, will be, shall be, we use. So this is the identification. You are going to identify the tense, and then according to the formula or the structure, you are going to change the sentence into English. So let us start the exercise. Let's see few sentences how to translate. Here we have the exercise. First, you are going to give the heading black translation, then side heading, because first we are doing present continuous translation, then side heading present continuous, then one by one you will write the Urdu sentence with black and English with blue, after giving line spaces between the two. Okay, first sentence is मैं एक नॉवेल लिख रही हूँ. रही for continuous and who for present. How you are going to change it? I am writing a novel. Second one is तुम दरवाजे पे दस्तक दे रहे हो. रहे for continuous, हो for present. Then change it. You are knocking at the door. Third one is क्या वो खाना नहीं पका रही है. Again रही for continuous and है for present. And this is question. That's why the helping verb will come at the beginning. Is she not cooking food? And insert the question mark. Fourth sentence is माहीगीर मछलियाँ पकड़ रहा है. Fisherman is catching fishes. Then the last sentence. क्या वो इम्तहान की तैयारी नहीं कर रहे हैं? Again it is question. Helping verb will come in the beginning. Are they not preparing for exam? And insert the question mark. This is all about the first exercise of translation of present continuous. Let's see how you are going to do it. This way, neat and clean. And tomorrow we'll start the past continuous exercise.